Welcome back to The Express at the Ukrainian Hall in Surrey. We have more with the award-winning Paul Latta dancers coming up after we meet some dogs and cats and bunnies at the SPCA who are trying to win a competition of their own.
Yeah, good girl.
There's a lot of love at the Surrey SPCA. It costs about $1.5 million a year to run this shelter, and the BC SPCA is hoping to win $100,000 more as a grant from the Pepsi Refresh Project.
Submit your ideas at refresheverything.com for
The Surrey shelter takes care of 3,700 animals a year. We're going to put our money into developing and launching a full spay and neuter program. All of our dogs, cats, bunnies, everything goes out spayed or neutered.
No one understands the importance of spaying and neutering more than the shelter's 400 volunteers. Sheila Kular has been with the Surrey SPCA for 8 years.
Have you ever worked in a shelter and you saw the amount of animals that pour through, especially with the cats and the small animals, and you see that these animals don't have homes because someone didn't spay and neuter? And it's as simple as that.
Oh, look at her.
The Pepsi Refresh Project is giving away over $1 million to great initiatives like the SPCA Spay and Neuter program, and the public gets to have its say online.
It's a specific program to do a specific job and a specific outcome. And because it's so specific, yeah, I think that money is going to be used wisely.
The SPCA is currently in 4th place, and voting ends October 31st. I'm Erin Shaw in Surrey for The Express.
You can vote for the BC SPCA online at refresheverything.ca. And later, you can vote for your favorite style of Polynesian dance when we show you a little New Zealand poi with the Paul Latta dancers. Right now, how about voting for the best deli sandwich in Surrey? At La Charcuterie, they've been serving them up in style for 25 years.
On a stretch of industrial road just off the highway in Surrey is La Charcuterie, a deli whose sandwiches are as big as the personality preparing them.
I should take a bite of it to make sure it tastes good. Honestly, when I wake up in the morning, the half an hour to 40 minutes on my way to work, the best time of my day. Because I love my customers so much. Look at their happy face all over, except that guy over there.
A visit to La Charcuterie means a bit of a wait.
Mayonnaise, 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 mayonnaise. Mustard and all? Mustard, 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 you okay?
As this one-man show prepares the food and entertains the crowd.
We love you, my baby, we love you more than you love me.
He's a great character. Well, you just listen to him. He's always happy, never down, and treats you with every customer the same. It's great.
Mustard? No. Not you, man. You want a mustard, right? Mustard for you? When the meat is sliced fresh like now, it tastes totally different. It was sliced 2 hours earlier or 2 days earlier.
They're just great sandwiches. You eat half of it for lunch and the other half for dinner, or you can save it for the weekend and take it apart and make more sandwiches.
2.3 pounds.
In addition to the deli, there's a store in the back with imported specialty foods from Europe.
Back before he was doing sandwiches, we were getting stuff like this, pickled herring and pickled cucumbers and cabbage. And it's grown, of course, and as I've grown up and got out myself here and coming to visit, I'm getting the sandwiches and not just this stuff, and enjoying it and enjoying him.
Salad to your mother.
Yeah.
Okay, this is it for you.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good day, Mama. You want all the bread?
New customers come through word of mouth.
How are you doing?
3, please.
And are rarely disappointed.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. This is like the best sandwich I've ever had.
Too good of a sandwich.
It's heavy. It's like 2.5 pounds there, sandwich. He made me one time, it was 5 pounds. It was huge. It was good.
You can make a sandwich, you could be janitor, you could be anything. If you have a passion for it, comes out the best. Look at this beauty. You agree, guys? Look at this beauty, right? Thank you.
Even after 25 years, Salam says he loves what he does.
Oh my God, let me serve my customer. I'm very philosophical about life. I think most people, when they look at business, they look at it as the money making. So every customer is like an open account for them. And for me, it's all the way around. It's the lifestyle. That's why I love my job so much. That's not even a joke.
It's fairly ironic here. You got Scandinavian goods sold by a Lebanese guy with a French name for the business. So apparently it works.
Nutritious facts on this one really represent 1 per 1,000 what really has in it.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, heavy sandwich.
You gotta see me again.
I will.
In Surrey, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
If you go to the La Charcuterie website, you can sign up to find out more about their unique products from all around the world. And now you know where to go as well if you're looking for a huge deli sandwich for lunch. And why not? Hey, there's no calorie counting here. In fact, after the break, we're going to show you how the folks in Surrey burn it off. Up next, award-winning dancers. Lawn bowling champions.
Choose the right shot and use the right shot. And hopefully it works.
The Express. This is your local voice.
What's your thing? Bugs. Everybody's got to have a thing.
My thing's sound effects. Here's a T-Rex.
Nobody's good at everything. But everybody's good at something. What's your thing?
Welcome back to our Express Surrey special, exploring the many clubs and cultures that make this such a vibrant community. Now, how's this? Paul Latta's dance company has been around for 40 years. Now, I call that a community we're shaking some Polynesian hips over.
Toru Fa. The New Zealand dance, by far one of the more difficult versions of Polynesian dance, the New Zealand Maori poi balls that represent birds in flight. The ancient poi ball was used by the men primarily to train their hands to eye-to-hand combat. Nowadays the poi balls are used primarily by women for fun and entertainment. And yes, if you get hit by them, they can create quite a bruise.
The hardest part is learning new dances and tricks, but the best part is performing for other people.
Would everybody agree with that? The best part's performing?
Yes.
And you can make good friends too?
Yes.
Really, Polynesian dance and all forms of dance, but specifically Polynesian dance is totally in my heart. So I teach it, we perform it, the costumes, the music, it really is in everything that I do. So I love to share it with everyone. Around the island, Kapuni, look and look and look.
You can find Paul teaching all over the Lower Mainland. Here at the Ukrainian Hall in North Surrey, he also teaches in the Guildford, Surrey area, in Langley, in Kerrisdale, and he has brand new classes in My Hood at the YWCA in downtown Vancouver. Also, if you go to the website, you can find out about upcoming performances and competitions, which leads us to our next story. Have you ever wondered what it takes to be a champion? Like not just winning the competition, but the path it took to get there? Well, we're heading to the lawn bowling greens to find out.
I think the general public think that lawn bowling is exceptionally easy and probably that no preparation is necessary, but it really is very difficult to bowl 10 games, sometimes 3 times a day, and each game lasts over 3 hours.
Mary Wright would know. She's a provincial champion 10 times over. She represents the White Rock Lawn Bowling Club and has many medals under her belt. She's here today to compete for Canada's mixed pairs title.
I started lawn bowling just before the year 2000. I was playing tennis actively before that, but then I decided to take up lawn bowling. I think it was the precision and the fact that so many people were having so much fun. It is a very economical sport, and yet it is something that one can do every day without a partner. Simply come out, have some social time and bowl.
I know Mary well. She's a Scot like me, and I have played with Mary, and she is really a very efficient and fine bowls player.
The object is to get the bowls as close to the small ball, which is called a jack, as possible. Even champions like Mary say it's harder than it looks.
It's a fairly strenuous sport, although one would not think so. Probably the public thinks it's a matter of just rolling bowls, but there's a variety of shots that one can use, and so you have to also learn how to choose the right shot and use the right shot, and hopefully it works.
This is really one of the finest spots for seniors to come to.
This White Rock Club is celebrating their 75th anniversary and has a strong reputation for producing champions.
This club has a lot of really good bowlers. In fact, in White Rock, we have 5 or 6 bowlers who have this year been at national championships in Edmonton.
The club just got a brand new surface, so players have an extended season. Mary hopes more people get attracted to this sport and wants the public to know you don't have to be a senior to join.
For the average person wanting to know what bowling's about, it's just an enjoyable sport where you do not need any fancy equipment. You can join the lawn bowling club, come out, have lessons, and then see if you like it.
In South Surrey, I'm Melanie Pineda for The Express.
Congratulations to Mary and her partner Alfred. They won bronze at the Canadian Mixed Pairs Championships. And so you know the club's open year-round. So maybe that's part of the secret to success. Practice. Anyway, you're watching our Surrey special, and here's a spotlight on local events. You can tour Stewart Farm's orchard and learn about heritage varieties of apples. You can also taste samples, watch cider press demos, learn about grafting, and purchase fruit trees and fresh honey. 1 in every 800 babies is born with Down syndrome. Raise awareness and money to help the children and families struggling with it. There'll be a barbecue after the walk as well, and awards and prizes for top contributors. This dynamic performance features colorful costumes, inspiring music, and dances from the islands of Hawaii, Tahiti, and New Zealand. Net proceeds will be donated to the ALS Society and the Union Gospel Mission. And to learn those dances from the best of the best, remember that Paul Latta teaches all over the Lower Mainland. As we mentioned, he has classes here at the Ukrainian Hall in North Surrey, and he also has brand new classes, as I said, in my hood at the YWCA in downtown Vancouver. Now that's it for today's show. Thanks so much for watching. We're going to leave you with a look at the Arts Center's latest exhibit, and we'll see you next time. Aloha.